All right, all right, all right. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Diving right into day 2 of second semester. Now, told you we are going to start off by kind of rehashing, revamping, going back through some of our graphing stuff. So yesterday we talked about slope. If you weren't in class or didn't watch that video, go back and watch it. You're going to need it for today's assignment. There's some review stuff from today's assignment, but today's assignment is graphing lines in slope-intercept form. And we touched on this yesterday, remembering that is our slope-intercept form. Remember, the number in front of x is the slope, and the number that's out here is the y-intercept. And again, I remind you, write this down. So, the number in front of x is the slope, the number out here by itself is the y-intercept. I go to number 1, I take a look. I'm going to write that information down just so I know. The slope here is 1/2. The y-intercept, we use the variable b for y-intercept. The y-intercept is +3. So again, I'm writing that down just so I can identify it, and then I'm going to put it on my graph. We start with the y-intercept. That's the first thing you put down. I am putting a point at +3 on the y-axis. The slope is not a specific location on the graph. I don't go to like 1, 2, I don't go to 1/2. This is basically, think about this as directions. How do I find the next point? So a positive slope, I'm going up. Negative slope, I'm going to go down. So here we go. My positive slope is 1/2, so I'm going to go up 1, right 2. When you do this, you start at your intercept. Don't go back to the origin, intercept. So from here, I'm going up 1, right 2, and I'm putting the next point. Okay? I can put as many of these points as I want. I could go up 1, right 2 again. I could work backwards if I wanted to. You don't have to. You're going to be doing this on the computer, so you can do a couple of them, and then you're just going to have your line to connect the dots. There you go. Number 2. Slope is -3. Y-intercept is +1. So again, I'm going to put my first point at my y-intercept of +1. I almost did -1. I almost messed up. All right. And now my slope is -3. Now, how do I do a slope of -3? Well, first off, I need all my slopes written as a fraction. So -3, I need to think about that as -3/1. And when you do that, let me check and make sure this is still on my video here. You can still see that? Yep. All right. When I do that, put the negative on the top, not on the bottom. So I told you second column. Negative slope's going to come in, it'll go down. So from here, I'm going to go down 3. Make sure you count the axis. So this is 1, 2, 3, right 1. Down 3, right 1. That's what my slope tells me. Notice I didn't go anywhere near a -3. These are directions to find the next point. It is not a specific location on the graph. Down 3, right 1. Draw your line. Okay? Number 3. What do you notice about this equation, about this problem? Yeah, it's not in the right format. It's not y equals. The y is not by itself. However you said it or thought it, it doesn't match. So I've got to get it there. I got to get the y by itself. So 2 steps to get y by itself. 2 simple steps. First step, I'm going to subtract the x term to the other side. -2x minus 2x. First, that's it. That's what we do first. So what do we have when we do this? Well, I haven't touched the 5y yet. That's still here. What's going on there? Long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, like August, you talked about like terms. Are these like terms? One has an x, one doesn't. They're not like terms. Can you combine like terms? No. No, you cannot. So I can't put these together. It is illegal to put them together. They're just there. Just write them down. What do you mean? Trust me. Just write them down. Okay? When you write them down, write them in this order. Put the x term first, put the constant second. What's the next step? Well, I still have to get the y by itself. It's not there yet. So this is a 5y. Got to get y by itself, I divide by 5. Well, fundamental law of algebra tells me whatever I do to one side, I got to do to everything. Everything's getting a divide by 5 in this case. So 5 divided by 5, just plain y. What's going on here? Very simple. Don't overcomplicate your life. Do not go to a calculator here. Just simply write the fraction. -2/5 x. Where'd that come from? Well, the -2 and the 5, right there. All right, pretty simple. What's going on here? Go to the calculator here. You're going to want to. 15 divided by 5 is 3. Now, the reason you just wrote that stuff down, the reason I don't want you to go into a calculator here is because now it matches our slope-intercept form. I know the y-intercept is 3, the slope is -2/5. I can't see that here. I've got to do these 2 steps. If it's not in y equals form, you have got to get it there. Get the y by itself. Now I can do my graph. +3 for my y-intercept, -2/5 for my slope. Draw a line. There you go. Number 4. We got work to do. Here we go. What's the first step to get y by itself? Very good. Subtract 3x from both sides. So now I have, watch your signs. What am I doing here? Can I combine those together? No, we cannot. Just write them down. They're not like terms that can't be combined. All right, is y by itself yet? Nope. What am I dividing by here? -2. Divide everything by -2. Watch your signs. I bet almost everybody in this room, well, not right now, but almost everybody watching this video lost points last year because you messed up a negative sign somewhere. I guarantee it happens all the time. Y equals negative divided by negative is +3/2x. +8 divided by -2 is -4. Don't do it. I want a nice improper fraction here so I can see what my slope is. So the y-intercept is -4. The slope is 3/2. So I put my y-intercept point first. +3/2 tells me go up 3, right 2. Draw the line. There you go. You've seen this before. This shouldn't be new to you. You should be writing it all down in your notes. Your assignments are on big ideas. That may be new to some of you. When you're graphing lines on there, there's little tools at the bottom. Make sure you grab the line tool that's got arrows on both ends, and then you just click on your y-intercept, click on where your slope's going to go, and the line will pop up for you. But make sure you have the line tool, not the segment tool. All right, boys and girls, hit me up with questions if you got them. Good luck. Enjoy.